Hi, my name is Pratap Shekhar and I'm the MYP design teacher for grade 9s and 10s at ISNS.
We heard a rumor that you won an Oscar. Is that true?
Yes, we did. Before coming to ISNS, I was working with a movie studio and we did the movie called Gravity back in 2013 and we did win an Oscar for the visual effects. So we at ISNS, especially for the grade 9s and 10s, we have completely revamped our design units to meet the current industry needs. And what we're trying to do with our students is that in each grade level, we're trying to give a different view and perspective of design. And when you look at grade 9s and 10, we want our students to be more skilled in design. And one is the design process itself, but on the other hand, we're looking at tools that are getting them ready to go and actually do a job. So with grade 9s, we're focusing on product design and video production. And then as we move forward, in grade 10, they will get into VR game production. They're going to use VR to tell stories. The second part of grade 10, they're going to do a studio project. And this is where we give the student agency to choose a project that they would like to do. Our first project in grade 9 is toy design unit. It's pretty interesting because we're trying to connect communities here. The students actually works with the real client who is our kindergarten students. Because in our current situation, in our current present world, we can go out and buy toys from a store, but they are all mass manufactured, so there's no personalized, individualized toy for a child. So that was the idea of it. So our students went to the kindergarten and asked the kids in there what kind of toys they would like to play with. And then they got them to do a little sketch, and that becomes our initial idea. And from there, our grade 9 students develop that sketch from the kindergarten student into a sketch that can be understandable, readable, and can be produced using our 3D printers here. So as we do this, we'll also ask for the kids' weight. For example, a kindergarten K5 student might be around like 20 kilograms weight. And the reason why we get that is we take that information and we then, while we're designing, we consider that as a weight that can step on a toy, and our students will analyze data on what happens accidentally if the kid steps on the toy. Will the toy break? And that kind of goes into like reinforcing their design and then the iterations that they can make to make the toy stronger. So one of the first assessments is knowing how to read industrial drawings. So we call them the technical drawings. We spend about like 10 hours in our class time to teach and educate students of how blueprints work. So it's kind of like the fundamentals of an industrial design, like a product design. For example, if Apple comes up with a sketch, like a technical drawing for an iPhone, for like say iPhone 17 or something like that, and our students in grade 9, by the end of this unit, they will be able to see that drawing and understand exactly what these dimensions are and what they're trying to convey with that sketch that Apple produces. That's the kind of skill that we're looking for, because this is not something that's only applicable in the current present area. It's global. And the second assessment is we give them explicit training on using the industry standard applications to create these models. So when we say they're creating a toy, to do that, we use a program called Fusion 360. And again, that's one of the industry standard programs. Once the training is over, then students go on to build their own toy, their personalized toy for the kid using that program. And the way we would test that is we look for the fit and function of the part. Here is a little example of the final design that we made. If you look at this, it has two distinctive parts on the top, and then there's a base. When we say fit and function, what we meant was this. So this is an individual part, and that needs to fit exactly to this base. So this is something that we tell to our students at the beginning of this product design unit. The core idea for us as a teacher is to see their students develop their skills in bringing an idea into reality. So everyone thinks of like, oh, I would like to have this thing or I'd like to make this thing. But learning the skills to actually do it is where I think we succeed.